The negatives of episode 16, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Soul Specter. I wish there was more oomph in Chip and Succubus's acting. The people Chip failed to save just look like they fell down. There's no special effects or anything, despite there being good special effects with Succubus's flame and Korag's Shield of Darkness. Chip hasn't really had a hero moment, and it seems a bit rushed. I think they should have added more to it, and there probably was a director's cut somewhere, which is weird considering I think a lot of the episodes on Netflix already were director's cuts. Sort of wish he had a Neville or Sky Tate moment where he eclipses Nick and then becomes a hero. Then again, I'm a Chip fan and not a Nick fan. I sort of miss Knight and Mare trying to beat everyone else, but that's not the plot of Mystic Force, so it shouldn't really matter, and I should just forget about that. It's interesting though, because it looks like the same thing. That's why I liked it so much in my college years, but upon further inspection, it's different, and not necessarily the reason why it's bad, but it just isn't as good, or what I thought was good, and it wasn't what I thought it was. Chip's black hole explanation is awful if you've seen Magic Ranger, and how the Mystic Force scene just forced it and made a scene too long and wasted so much time when they could have used it to explain Chip wanting to save people and be a hero and add more time for him and Charlie, what's his name, to start the acting. Capitalize on his opportunity of being on a television show. Magic Shine was his teacher and love interest for the female Magic Rangers, unrelated. However, Disney didn't seem to know what to do to write with the role of the Agaron in this adaptation, especially after making him middle-aged. It's an understandable adaptation as it makes his role different, but they don't write anything for his role. It's understandable since you want to market the young and the Magic Rangers and the Mystic Force Rangers anyway, but it's sort of a missed opportunity, especially since they try and write it, but they fail, instead of just giving the Mystic Force Rangers more time to develop. John Tui is a bit too nice of an actor, and I wish he had a little bit of scariness to him. I didn't watch his Lord of the Rings or Hobbit episodes where he showed up, but I'm hoping he did better than those. I didn't know who he was in those films. So overall, yes, this rewatching it 10 years later, it's been a disappointment. Everything with the Imperius arc has been a disappointment for me, unfortunately. It's really a shame because I really enjoyed. I mean, the positives will always stick with me, but it's like being told a lie for a few years and then finding out the truth. It's unfortunate, but the truth also is that you shouldn't neglect all the positive stuff they did and the way they did right. And writing dialogue is not easy. If you ever write, plotting is a lot of fun, but making the substance and making the meat is a little bit harder if you ever tried writing. And it's a kid's show, I think everyone enjoyed it. And it wasn't really for my age demographic anyway. College, it worked a little bit better, even though I disliked it. And it probably would have liked more if I didn't watch the Magic Ranger footage. And it still made me biased somewhat because, it's like a doppelganger, but it's not quite the same. But it was fairly entertaining for this time at least, because I see the stuff that was different. And I am separating Magic Ranger and Mystic Force a bit more, even though they look the same, the same footage. Magic Ranger is still better, way better, but I am appreciating Mystic Force more for what it is, especially with the Neil Saban era screwing up everything so often now.